clearly been transferred from a videotape, poor quality. Some of the videos from the early 90s, Jürgen's wife, Lena, is involved. But she isn't in them anymore after he hit her and forced her to have oral sex on camera. It looks like they would bring home pretty much anyone, drug them, and then leave them somewhere to sober up.
They filmed everything? Clippan asked, and Lilia nodded.
And transferred the videotapes onto DVDs afterwards.
It's just sick, Clippan said, shaking his head. What's so sick about it? Said Melander. It's just a way to relive and remember events. The videos functioned as a collection of trophies for them.
Clippan looked at Melander in disgust.
Ingvar, the whole thing is sick.
In any case, I want you to look at the footage from one tape, Lilia interrupted, holding up one of the DVDs. It's different from all the rest.
In what way? Tuvison asked.
First, there are no women in it, only our victim, our killer. She inserted the DVD into the machine and pressed play. A shaky, grainy picture projected onto the white wall. It had been filmed with a handheld camera. The first shot showed a stairwell with bare, flickering lights on the ceiling and graffiti on the walls. There was a timestamp in the lower right-hand corner. 1993, 04:13, 6:17 p.m. Jürgen enters the frame. He is wearing jeans and a hooded sweatshirt and is obviously drunk. He has a beer in one hand and lifts it toward the camera as he rings the doorbell of one of the apartments. His lips are moving, but the sound on the video recorder has been turned off. He drains the last of his beer and points at the floor. The camera follows his finger and zooms in on a blurry view of Jürgen opening his fly and taking out his penis. The automatic focus moves in and out between the label on the bottle and Jürgen's penis as he urinates into the bottle.
What a goddamn pig, Tuvison said, shaking her head.
I'm sorry to say that it's hardly even begun.
Why isn't there any sound? Melander asked.
I think they just forgot to turn it on, but they figure it out in a little bit. They continued watching the video. Jürgen is holding the bottle toward the camera, grinning. Glenn's hand enters the frame. He takes the bottle while Jürgen puts brass knuckles on his fingers and rings the bell again. This time he holds the button down for a long time. After a few seconds, Klaus Melvik opens the door. He talks as his eyes flick back and forth between Jürgen and the camera. He looks afraid. His mouth moves again. Jürgen responds by what looks like burping in his face and shoving him into the apartment. The shaky camera follows them, moving all over the place as the apartment door is closed and locked. The camera finally settles on a hall mirror. Glenn is visible from head to toe, filming himself. He raises the full bottle with a smile and puts it down on the hall table. He presses a button on the camera. The sound kicks in. The emotional distance Tuvison and the others had been able to maintain up to that point in the footage diminished immediately. Now they were fully present, with Glenn, Jürgen, and Klaas. They could hear Klaas's weakening voice, begging and pleading for them to stop, in between Jürgen's powerful blows, which sounded like a hammer striking a watermelon. Glenn takes the camera, moving further into the apartment to find Klaas, who has been silenced. He's lying motionless on the floor, receiving blow after blow from Jürgen's brass knuckles. His face is red with blood and mucus. It looks more and more like one big open wound. Jürgen is out of breath and sweaty. He stops hitting him and wipes his bloody hand on Klaas's shirt.
Shit, he can't give up that easily, Jürgen says with a sneer. I think he's thirsty. Give him something to drink.
The camera moves down until it's level with Klaas's bloody face. Glenn's hand enters the frame, holding the beer bottle. He pours the urine into Klaas's mouth. Klaas comes to life and coughs. Quite a bit of the liquid ends up on his face.
There you go, clever boy, just drink up.
He presses the bottle into Klaas's mouth and empties it.
Have some more.